Hi, what's up? What's going on, guys? My name is WigglyRain and welcome back to another video, and today I have the 2021 NBA playoff simulation for you guys. I'm gonna do first the play-in games, and then from there I will give you the bracket with all the accurate seedings and the teams, and then from there we will simulate to the finals and crown a new victor. Here's a look at our playoff bracket. We got the 1 through the 10th seed. I'm going to first do the play-in tournament to determine the 7th and 8th seed, and then from there we will jump into the regular playoffs. So here we go. Alright, so to kick off this play-in tournament, we got the 7th seeded Celtics taking on the 8th seeded Wizards. And since the Celtics are almost up 30 points, they will win this game 140 to 111. And since they win this game, they will move on to become the 7th seed and take on the Brooklyn Nets. And because the Wizards have lost, they will move on in the play-in tournament, but they will face the 9th seeded Pacers or the 10th seeded Hornets. And in the Western Conference, it is the 7th seed destroying the 8th seed again, as the Lakers have beaten the Warriors by at least 45 points. This means the Lakers will move on and take on the Phoenix Suns in the first round of the playoffs, as they now have become the 7th seed. Warriors fans are still in it, as they will now host Memphis or San Antonio, whoever wins that game, and whoever wins that game will become the 8th seed. Up next, we got the 9th seeded Pacers taking on the 10th seeded Hornets. I think it's safe to say that the Hornets are going to win this one, as they are already up 6 points, but this does not mean anything. Just because they win this game does not mean they are in the playoffs. They actually have to go and play the Washington Wizards to guarantee a spot in the playoffs. So because they win this one, they will move on to Washington. If they beat Washington, they become the 8th seed, and then they will go on to face the number 1 seeded 76ers. Alright, we got the Spurs and the Grizzlies battling it out, 9 and 10 seed, trying to get a win just to go on and face the Warriors, then to determine who gets the 8th seed, and it's going to be the Spurs losing and the Grizzlies winning by a huge margin. So the Grizzlies will be moving on to take on the Warriors to determine who gets the 8th seed, and then who gets to play the Jazz. Alright, so it's decided the Washington Wizards are going to win this game by almost a 20-point margin, and they are going to be locked in as the number 8 seed, as they will go on and face the Philadelphia 76ers. So they should enjoy this victory, but they have a very tough task waiting for them in the first round. So after all the drama in the play-in tournament, the Warriors are still going to get a playoff spot. Coming in at the 8th seed, they will then move on to play the Utah Jazz. As I said before, now this team gets no rest. Their reward is to take on the number 1 seed. It was a long journey to get here, and now they're going to face their toughest test to start off the playoffs. So hopefully you were all able to figure out what's actually going on, because I'm telling you, this play-in tournament was really confusing to do. But here are your 1 through 8th seed, West and East. Let's go to the simulations. And we have our first sweep. And unfortunately, Washington fans, I hope you didn't think that you were going to go far, because right after beating everybody in the play-in tournament, you are going to get swept, as Philly was way too much. You guys were never going to win. Nobody's expecting you to perform well. You guys made the playoffs, so congratulations to them. But Philly, congratulations, you will be moving on to the second round of the playoffs. Our second team to move on in the East is the Brooklyn Nets, as they will beat the Boston Celtics in 5 games, winning this one 116 to 101. Celtics fans, I understand your pain, as just before the playoffs you lost Jaylen Brown to a torn ligament in his wrist. So insult to injury, you guys made the playoffs, but you knew it wasn't going to be a deep run. But Nets fans, congratulations, you will be moving on to the second round. Alright, I have a real question here. Do we consider this an upset? The 7th seeded Lakers come in to Phoenix and upset the 2nd seeded Suns, winning in 5 games. Like, this game already, it's a 50-point differential. That just does not happen. So Is this considered an upset? Because, I mean, I wouldn't want to face the Lakers at all. Healthy Lakers with a healthy LeBron and Anthony Davis, they're going to go far in these playoffs, let me tell you. Milwaukee is going to get their revenge as they beat the Miami Heat in 6 games, winning this one 105-86. They will get their revenge as they were upsetted last year as the Miami Heat went to the finals and beat them, but this year the Bucks have different plans. Game 6 in the first round, we got Dallas and LA, the Clippers and the Mavs. Dallas is up in the series 3-2, and they are trying to get the lead so they can upset the Clippers here as Doncic is on Beverly as he's going to be fouled. No bucket, but he's going to the line for 2 free throws. He gets the first one, and the second one is good. 1-point game with 37.4 left in the fourth. Paul George is bringing it up the court. They're in a good position here. They got 2 timeouts with 30 seconds to go. He loses the ball. Oh, Beverly almost got it as he now has the ball. Jab step on Luka. Goes to his left, puts up a shot. No good. Luka gets the rebound. They aren't going to foul as it's only a 1-point game. They're still in the lead. Dallas needs to get a bucket here. Luka puts up a shot. No good. Rebound. Porzingis puts it back. And he got it. Timeout Clippers. So after the timeout, Paul George with the ball. And he's going to take the final shot with 3 seconds to go. Play off Paul. And it's no good. Off the front iron. And Dallas is going to win this game as the Clippers are going to get upsetted for the 2nd straight year. We got a winner go home situation, game 7 in the Garden, Knicks and the Hawks. Hawks are up 6 with 50 to go. Randall has the ball, gets around his defender and puts up a shot, gets a quick 2. Both teams know the stakes here. They are both trying to fight for their playoff lives as the ball is inbounded to Trae Young as he's trying to milk out this clock. Doesn't want to do anything stupid as he gives it to Collins, who's met by a double team, gives it to Hunter at the 3-point line. 9 seconds left on the shot clock as Capella has the ball now. He's going to give it up to Trae Young. He's going to try to get something to go. Pulls up. Shot up. It's no good. Off the mark. Noel gets the rebound. Timeout Knicks. 4-point game. Knicks have no timeouts as Randall with the slam right out of the inbound. It is now a 2-possession game as they're going to start to play the foul game. Bogdanovich at the line. Takes his first shot and his second. Both are good. Back up to a 4-point game. 18.6 remaining in the fourth. Payton gets the ball. They're going to have to go quick here as it's now 12 seconds. Alley-oop to Noel. Back to a 2-possession game. 2-point game. 1-possession game. I have to go right back to the foul game. They foul the same guy, Bogdanovich, and he gets it to go for 2 free throws. 10.4 to go. Payton with the ball, pushes it up. RJ Barrett for 3, no good. Rebound, tries it again, no good. And Capella gets this, and this game is over. The Hawks are going to be moving on to the 2nd round. Alright, we have another game 7 on the line. Winner go home, but this game's already decided, and honestly, it's quite the upset as the Blazers are going to beat the Denver Nuggets 126-105, but their job does not get any easier as they will move on and play the Los Angeles Lakers in the 2nd round. Our 3rd straight winner go home situation, game 7, Golden State and Utah, Warriors and Jazz. This is huge because this would be a huge upset if the Warriors win this one. Golden State up. Actually, never mind. It is now tied. 113. 44 seconds to go as Curry is trying to put the team on his back as he pulls up for 3 and he gets it to go. Oh my god, Steph Curry, you are cooking it. You are lighting it up as Mitchell drives past his defender, pulls up for 2, doesn't get it. Wiseman with the rebound, gives it to Green. Green trying to push up the pace, kicks it out to Oubre for 3. Very bad shot as Gobert's going to get the rebound. Timeout Jazz. Mitchell has it, pushing it inside the paint. Fouled and 1 for a chance to tie the game at 116, and he does. Timeout Warriors to get it to half court. Poole with the ball. No timeouts for either team. Curry with the ball. 14 seconds to go. He's going to try to get the last shot. If not, this is going into overtime. Poole with it. Trying to get a good shot. Poole goes in, and he got it. The unsung hero, Poole, with the last second shot. Mitchell with 3 seconds to go from half court. It's no good, and the Warriors upset the Utah Jazz to move on to the second round. Unbelievable. We got a close one in Los Angeles as the Trailblazers are up 3 in the game. Lakers are up in the series 3-0 as James pushes up the pack and got the layup and won. And it is now a tie game, 120-120 with 1:18 left to go. Trailblazers need to hold on to dear life in these last 60 seconds as Damian Lillard will be guarded by Schroeder. Double team, gives it to Carmelo Anthony for 3, and he got it! I'm sorry, it was a long 2. Doesn't matter though, he still got the bucket as James is going to bring it up the court, trying to shake his defender off of him. He's trying to get inside the paint. Here we go, gives it to Harrell. Trying to find someone to get open. Can't shake off his defender, and James is in the back. Wide open for 2. It is now a tie game again as out of a timeout, Damian Lillard gets an and 1, and it is now a 3-point ball game. Laker timeout. James gives it to Schroeder for 3. He got it. It is back and forth here in LA as they are just trading buckets as Simons now has the ball. Guarded by KCP. Nurkic on Harold. Simons. Nurkic. Anthony on Davis. What's going on? The ball movement is impeccable here. I don't know what's going to go on. Lillard trying to pump fake. Gives it to Nurkic with 4 on the shot clock. No good. And it's going to go out of bounds. A strange series of events for Portland. Lillard has the ball with 16 seconds to go. He's going to try for the final shot. If not, it'll go into overtime. So no harm, no foul. 4 seconds to go for 3. Off the mark, Davis gets the rebound. Now this is very interesting because the Lakers can get it to go. James, with 2 seconds to go, gives it up to KCP for 3. No good. Overtime. And in overtime, the Lakers just ran out of gas as the Portland Trailblazers will win this one and they will stay alive in this series, winning it 148-139. And in an outstanding effort in Game 4, Game 5 in Portland does not go the way of the Trailblazers, as the Lakers will win this one and they will win the series, winning this game 124-103. Trailblazers didn't have enough firepower. Maybe time for Dame to move on, get another star, blow the team up. I don't know, but the Lakers are moving on to the second round of the playoffs. Our next team to move on is the Philadelphia 76ers, as they will win this game on the road in Atlanta in Hawks territory, winning this game 102-88. Hawks had a promising year, but I feel like they still need one more superstar to contend in the East against the Bucks or the 76ers or even the Nets. But good job, Hawks. But congratulations, 76ers fans, as you will be moving on to the conference championship. We got a great one here in Brooklyn, fighting for the rights to take on the 76ers in the championship game. We got Milwaukee and Brooklyn. Brooklyn up by 2, 110-108. 108 left in the game with Milwaukee having the ball. Giannis double team, gives it to Holiday, guarded by Kyrie, gives it back to Giannis on Durant. Turn around, fade. Not the best selection as he doesn't get it. Durant pushes it up to Harden, who pulls up for 3. No good. Middleton with the rebound, and he's going to push the pace back to Giannis. Gives it to Holiday. Still guarded by Kyrie. Here comes the pick. Here's Giannis with the jump shot, and it's good. It is now a tie game, timeout Nets. 110 with about 40 seconds to go. Blake Griffin trying to inbound the ball. He's going to give it to KD, and he's going to go right past Giannis for the slam. It is now a 2-point game as the Nets are up 112 to 110. Here we go. Crunch time with about 30 seconds to go. Giannis with the ball, tries to push it in. Doesn't get it. KD gives it to Kyrie. Kyrie's going to push up. Could have gotten a quick layup, but he's trying to waste some clock to secure a victory as Lopez is guarding him. A mismatch for Kyrie. They're going to try to take one last shot and not give the Bucks enough time. Kyrie with 4 seconds to go. Goes to his right. Pull up 3. Doesn't get it. Timeout Bucks. The Bucks are in a great position to get a game-tying score or a game-winning 3. Lopez trying to find someone to go. DiVincenzo with the ball. Pulls up for 3 and airballs it. Wow, what are they thinking? Last shot and you're going to give it to DiVincenzo? Don't look, Warrior fans, because I think your playoff run is over. The Cinderella story had to end sometime. And don't get me wrong, you guys almost won. You pushed the Mavericks to Game 7, but unfortunately, the Mavericks just had to put you in your place as they will win Game 7, winning at home, winning 121 to 91, and they will be moving on to face the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. Western Conference Finals, we got the Mavericks and the Lakers taking battle. The Mavericks are down, but not for long as Luka gets a 2-point slam. Still down 2, but they are down 3 games to none as the Lakers are up in this series. Currently winning 131 to 129. Drummond has the ball, gives it up to Schroeder, guarded by Luka, trying to get something to go. He's gonna give it back to LeBron in the post. Spin around fade. Does not get it to go. Drummond with the rebound. Huge possession as Drummond slams it down and the foul gets the bucket. Timeout Mavericks, down 5 points. I don't know, this is doable, but it's very improbable as Luka slips right past Dennis Schroeder for the easy bucket. Now a 3-point ball game. They're going to have to start playing the foul game if they want to win this one. Drummond gives it to Schroeder and it is immediately going to be fouled. He's going to hit the first shot. Here comes the second. And it's good. It is now a 5-point ball game. It is looking very grim here in LA as the Lakers are looking to sweep the Mavericks. Luka, again, right past everybody, gives it to Powell, and he gets the 2 points, but they are now just trading bucket for bucket. They're going to have to start hoping for some missed free throws as they are going to foul Schroeder again. First one is good. Second one on the way. It is up. And it is good, and I think that might do it. 5-point game with 12 seconds to go. We're just prolonging the inevitable in LA as Hardaway Jr. misses the shot. Tipped up in the air. Davis with the rebound. This game is over as now Drummond goes to the line, and he's going to hit his first. And he will hit his second. 140 to 133. It is all but over here in LA as the Lakers will move on to the NBA Finals and we will have to await their opponents. I think it's safe to say most of us picked this matchup for the Eastern Conference Finals. If not, it was the Bucks and the Nets. But I feel like everybody had the Nets going through the juggernaut of the East and just decimating it. They're going to win this game and the series, winning the game 120 to 102. And this means the superstars of the Nets will take on the superstars of the Lakers in what has to be one of the most blockbuster NBA Finals of all time. I can't wait to do this. Let's go to the NBA Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, the NBA Finals. We got 2 of the best teams in the NBA. LA Lakers taking on the Brooklyn Nets at home. Lakers are up 3 games to 2, but the Nets have the lead as Green is pushing it down the court, trying to get in the paint, and he gets the bucket and the foul. His shot is up, and it is good as the Nets are up 4. One timeout for both teams, 45 seconds left in the fourth. I don't even see LeBron James in the game. He's on the sideline. I don't know what's going on. If that's the plan, as Kuzma doesn't get it to go. Drummond, he doesn't get it to go. Third time's the charm. Drummond again. 3 straight offensive rebounds for the Lakers, and they couldn't get it done. That honestly might seal the game right there, as they are going to foul Kyrie Irving as he hits the first shot. The second one is up, and it is good. It is now a 6-point ball game. Not impossible, but I would say improbable, as LeBron James is still not out on the court, and they're going to take their timeout to get to half court. Schroeder with the ball, gives it to Kuzma, back to Schroeder. He's going to go straight in, and it's, oh, he almost got the and one, but he will go to the line for 2. He makes the first one. The second one is up, and it is good. We're now looking at a 4-point ball game with 22 seconds to go. I'm thinking this game's over, as the Lakers are just going to prolong the inevitable and bring Kyrie back to the charity stripe. So this means now the Nets have pushed back the Lakers to Game 7. Game 7 will be played on Brooklyn's home court. I don't know if that will matter as much, because the Nets took this game in LA, but Game 7, honestly, the best words in all of sports, hockey and basketball, Game 7 is up next. Don't get too comfortable, basketball fans, as we have Game 7, a 1-point game going into the final 2 minutes of this game, as Kyrie lobs it up, but Drummond comes down with the steal, and Caldwell Pope pushes up to Davis. It is now a 3-point ball game here in Brooklyn. Lakers up by 30, 114, 111. Both teams have 2 timeouts. We are now approaching the 1-minute mark as Griffin gets an easy bucket under the hoop. Back to a 1-point game. It's going to be Dennis Schroeder picking up the ball, bringing up the court. Going to be met by Harden after the switch on Kyrie, making some moves, trying to get into the paint, looking for someone to get open. Schroeder dancing around, 10 seconds on the shot clock, gives it to Horton Tucker, who chucks up a 3. In and out, Drummond with the rebound, gives it to Pope. Davis, here we go, he's going to get double teamed, he's going to try to find someone. What's he doing? What's he doing? He's going to get caught. No, gives it to Caldwell Pope. To Tucker for 3. No good. Drummond with the rebound. The putback. No good. 3 straight tries, and Durant gets the rebound. He's pushing it up. Griffin all the way to the rack and blocked by Drummond. What is going on here in Brooklyn as Caldwell Pope has it? Davis with the slam. What just happened? Timeout Nets. Kyrie Irving with the ball. 33 seconds to go. They need to get a 3. Kyrie for 3. And it's good. What the heck is actually going on here? They're just trading buckets. 116. Schroeder with the ball, guarded by Kyrie. Does anyone know where LeBron James is? Kyle Kuzma in the corner, gives it to Davis. Layup is good. Back up to a 2-point ball game. Timeout Nets. Kyrie with the ball. 18 seconds to go. They might chew the rest of this clock to ensure that they get the final shot. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Durant? Is it going to be Harden? Is it going to be Kyrie? This is win or go home situation. They are going to pull for the last shot. Kyrie for 3. And it's no good. That means with a final foul, the Nets have lost, as there is 0.2 of a second. The Lakers have literally won the championship. Oh my God.
And that's it, folks. The Los Angeles Lakers have won it all. Wow.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude this video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it as always. If you guys have any other ideas for simulations or any ideas in general, let me know. Don't be shy. Tell me how your day was, and I will see you guys for the next video later on this weekend. Take it easy.